Hi there, I'm Adam McDermott. So Broken Age is on PlayStation Plus this month, which reminded me of Double Fine Adventure, a brilliant documentary series that covered the development of Broken Age from start to finish over 3 years. I'm going to take a moment to highlight why I think it is one of the great and essential gaming documentaries. For starters, two-player productions were given unprecedented access by Double Fine to their studio. The crew are right there in the room during concept art, character design, animation, gameplay programming, score, voiceover, and they chat to the staff every step of the way, all of whom are willing to voice their excitement or concern about the game's current state.
We have to deliver on the vision, and I don't think it's going to be done in the budget. So we had to find more money.
Seeing something being created from nothing and going through many iterations before landing on a final design is intriguing and gives a terrific insight into how much effort is required to make a game. I mentioned the staff, and they are another thing making this documentary special. Each one is personable and candid throughout all 3 years. Seeing them take such pride in their craft, compelling them to work longer and harder when it comes to crunch time, is inspiring, making it all the more joyous when the game comes together and they are allowed to relax and celebrate. Then there is the heartbreaking part where the studio has to lay off some staff after a big game was cancelled. Normally they can handle games being cancelled, but this time they had to let people go, some of whom were at Double Fine for over a decade. For such a close-knit studio, the loss of those people is devastating.
It was the hardest day of my life.
The captain of the Double Fine ship dealing with all the challenges is the affable Tim Schafer. No matter what hurdles arise, he seems to take them in his stride with a calm demeanour and a whimsical remark. Every one of the staff have complete faith in his ability to somehow guide them to safety when things look dire. There are only a couple of times when he seems rattled and is unable to hide his feelings, which are some of the most endearing moments in the series. One of them after laying off staff. The other two are when Digital Trends makes a post about why they are going to break embargo, and when he sees someone play his game for the first time on Twitch. Hearing the news that his site is going to break embargo is the most visibly angry Tim gets in the entire series.
Well, maybe he didn't agree to anything, but he knows he's being a shit.
The reason Digital Trends gave was that they had paid for an independently made product as a backer, so they don't recognise the embargo, as there was never any promise made when they backed the game to not post a review should they receive it a couple of weeks early. If this sounds messy, it's because it is. That grey area between press and fan. Frankly, I don't understand how you can review something you funded. I don't have a journalism degree, so I could be wrong, but that seems like something you should not be doing. Anyway, seeing it all unfold is a good look at why developers set embargoes and what the ramifications are for a studio when they are broken. As for Tim watching someone play his game on Twitch, it is one of my favourite moments.
If anyone who is watching is involved in making this in any shape or form, then congratulations. I think this is a winner.
He is so moved by the fact that a random person with only 8 people watching the stream likes his game. It really shows the vulnerability of developers, even a man of Tim Schafer's stature who has about 25 years experience and helped make over 20 games. Hearing someone compliment his creation is still a big deal. What is also remarkable to watch is Broken Age's distressing development. The project was overambitious, over budget, delayed, split into 2, and took 3 years to eventually finish. The studio makes tough decisions and falls short on some goals, but as the series progressed, I found myself rooting for everyone involved. These are fallible humans who are trying their absolute best to make something great, all while being as honest as possible to the viewer, even when they occasionally stumble. I was already a fan of Double Fine's games, but now I'm a fan of the people. Besides, watching a troubled development is far more interesting than watching a perfect one.
Where do we leave off? Oh, that's right. Game was too big, company's gonna close down, didn't have any money, and Cloud Colony wasn't done.
Finally, another reason to check it out. A 720p version is free on YouTube. You can watch every minute right now at no expense. If that tickles your fancy, there is also a 1080p version with bonus interviews, staff commentary, and other extras available to purchase on Double Fine's site.
See if I remember anything that Anna showed me. I don't remember anything that Anna showed me.
Two Player Productions undertook a Herculean task in capturing the ups and downs of game development over a 3-year period and compressed all that footage into 20 wonderful and in-depth episodes. For that, I thank them.